And the longest winning record for MPL Philippines hangs in the balance. Hangs in these two teams. This is game number 3 of our highlight match. Aurora MLBB up against Fanatic Onic Philippines. Joined with me again is Naisu, Ian here. And looking at the matchup, Renmar and Rockhart mentioned they did a switcheroo. Doming picked up a killer hero and Kelra picked up a Doming hero. What can you say about that?
You know what, at this point, I've loved pretty much every single draft throughout the series. And if that happens, it's okay. Do a little switcheroo, make things work. So far, both gold laners have been big parts of the wins throughout this. Super Prince taking a lot of hits here, taking a lot of damage, but you know what I'm hoping for, Ingon, is that we get a similar game in this game 3 to what game 1 was for the most part.
The very aggressive, fast rotation.
Fights everywhere.
Fights everywhere. And it could actually happen because looking at Aurora's lineup, speaking of a fight.
Okay, so Super Prince is like, maybe just for safety I should. I don't know, that's some pretty big confidence there, I would say, even with the Lightning Bolt recalls coming out. Renegade tempted, but yeah, he's got to back off.
And this is what Renmar was saying, the early game potential and the fast rotation of Aurora just might be too much to handle for Fnatic Onic. They can end this really early, around the 11 or 13 minute mark. And looking at the roamer, specifically for Fnatic Onic, that's a Jawhead. We've been saying this numerous times that if the Jawhead is again on the receiving end, it could be detrimental for the streak of Fnatic Onic. And that's not hard to happen for Aurora, because again, looking at the line of their early game though, and again, their escapability is there with Renegade having the Matilda as well.
Yeah, part of this whole thing is, again, on the whims of the roamers, as it has been, but right now, objectively, FNOP's just going to go ahead and start things up. Not sure if Aurora can do much as King Kong gets the turtle, first one of the game, locked in. So right now, leading with an objective so far, but still looking for the first blood for both teams.
That was a good blitz. Turtle take for Fnatic Onic, but there's a diversion!
Oh! Welcome to the jungle! Says Aurora with a diversion. What a play. That's not something you want to walk into, and hey, good thing it wasn't King Kong.
And just literally giving false hope. False confidence Henry goes in with a Raging Sandstorm.
Just a second off.
Keller was able to evade that, and just literally Aurora playing mind games right now. Giving the turtle uncontested when you know that Aurora wasn't going to make a trade. They made something happen, and with the Louis pick that Renmar almost forgot about during the drafting phase, they made it happen. It's going to go on to Yue. I know. It went on to Demon Kite, the perfect man to get the kill. Really wanting a snowball for this Nolan. And again, this is where the problem ensues here for Fnatic Onic. How can you catch someone if you have a flying Renegade?
He's going to walk into it. Diversion again going to be used. They find in 2. Now Kelra could be in trouble as they collapse down. King Kong going to join the fight. Demon Kite going to go down. Tempest Blades also to follow up. Domain goes back. Luckily escapes it, but now on the board, FNOP with 2.
Oh, you'd think that was a good trade for Aurora. They got Kelra, the gold standard, down, but in exchange for 2. Renegade, Demon Kite was able to pick up a kill as well, but that's how you slow Demon Kite. That's how you slow him down. Just make sure to pick up an early kill onto this Nolan. Look at the instant replay. That was a quick burst onto Renegade. Kirk heads up lane, connecting the way of the dragon, and a good answer here with the diversion play coming in from Aurora. But here's the kick again from Kirk.
Kirk might have to deal with this. He goes to the turret, flickers 2 defensively, bobs and weaves, and will stay alive. The moves from Kirk, avoiding it all.
That was close call. Once again from Kirk, still deathless, 0-0-2, off to a good start. Even if he's really active, making sure he doesn't go overextend and gets punished by Aurora. And this is the aggression we've been wanting to see. Look at Edward, already has the passive, he's already mobile. But Renegade with the Guiding Wind makes him more mobile.
Imagine that, just, you know, flying around on literally what is supposed to be, what, sand? Well, I guess...
He's literally Aladdin.
Magic carpet around,
yeah, magic
carpet. At this point.
Okay, so a while ago it was Fnatic Onic with an uncontested turtle, but this time Aurora wants to make sure that they're in the picture. This time circling Eagle.
They're going to find it. They find Kirk, pushing him back a little bit further. Turtle does reset, though, amongst it all. Super Prince
Doming.
holding on to the Raging Sandstorm, too. Edward already using his. King Kong half health. Going to be very tough to get into the zone. Demon Kite zoned out though himself as King Kong will pick up the turtle. Now Brusco going to be in trouble as Demon Kite cleans up the kill.
Okay.
So they find an exchange again.
That was the trade Fnatic Onic was willing to do. The zone out the Unstoppable Force plus Ejector combination to make sure Demon Kite wasn't near that turtle for an uncontested turtle for King Kong. Still edging out the gold lead a bit for Fnatic Onic, but this could actually change if Aurora continues their early game aggression. We've only seen one diversion there. There it is.
There it is once
Might see
again.
another.
Setting into UA Edward. Kelra quick on the flicker, will avoid it. Brusco there too, and actually in response, Doming flickers as well. So still a lot just, you know what? I got what I wished for here, Ringon. I said I hope for like what we saw in game one. So far, so good.
So far, so good. 2-3 kill scoreboard. 6 minutes
Woo!
in!
Oh, in trouble. Gonna be able to get out of dodge. Super Prince taking a couple of shots and will flicker once again with the recall, and Renegade will get punished. As he went in, he thought he could clean it up, and now, once again, Edward, the focus tossed over the head. There's the kick as well. The alley-oop as Edward gets focused down, and the guard's not going to be enough. Couple shots as Kelra will pick up Edward.
Literal alley-oop, eject, Unstoppable Force in the way of the dragon to the ejector, giving Kelra another pick-off here. 2-1-1 for the gold standard with this Beatrix as they work on the top lane turret. And again, we've seen an almost kill on the Super Prince. The junglers are going at it right now.
Everyone under the turret. Tons of blades. Demon Kite tries to get out. Quad Shadow again. Bobs and weaves. He'll be fine. Whoo! Bobs and weaves. No Quad Shadow. There's no Hayabusa here. But hey, Demon Kite, he's fine. Fight's still going to break out as well. Purify going to be used. UA on the run. Still working for it. There's the jump in from Brusco. Unstoppable force that he is. And now Edward trying to help Demon Kite secure the purple buff. Has the Raging Sandstorm over the wall. And now it's Renegade trying to keep things together. Has to get out there as well. Waiting for Edward. Demon Kite relying on the team, but his buff will be taken.
Man, 7 minutes in, we'll say 7 minutes in, we've already seen a Lord Dance.
That's how I felt.
And that purple buff. 4-on-4, a lot of ultimates expended. Here comes the reinforcements.
Going for Brusco. Brusco takes a couple shots. Flickers on out. Demon Kite on the run. And now King Kong going to join the fight in the mid lane, clashing down once again. Tons of blades to follow through. There's the kick from Kirk as they find a double for King Kong. 2 down for Aurora. And now Turtle for the taking as King Kong starts it up.
You have to commend Kelra with that play. When Aurora was on the aggressive side, was on the offensive, Kelra made sure to hit Demon Kite with one sniper bullet, enabling Fnatic Onic to go with the counter engage. And again, Kirk 006, he's always in the middle of Aurora to the point that you think he's part of that team with his initiations, with his knockups, making sure to stun Renegade and Demon Kite despite the escapability that that Aurora has. Look at that. Prior to that Demon Kite offensive attack, Kelra was the one who hit him with a sniper, giving his HP down to half, and Kirk with a beautiful Way of the Dragon. Prior to that was a double man knockup. And that's just how Fnatic Onic, that's just how the Sonics answer every single time Aurora thinks that they have it in the bag.
Yeah, now Demon Kite just trying to work through this King Kong. Actually trying to find Domeng. The 1v2 waiting on the whims. Brusco, there's that diversion though. So now King Kong going to be spotted out. 4 members here on the bottom side. He gets on out of there. Brusco now the Unstoppable Force. Going to toss over Renegade. Waiting for Super Prince and Kirk. Kirk finding Renegade. Has the shields that he needs and the backup to follow through. But now the fight once again for the purple buff. Aurora trying to hold it together. And man, the back and forth until this Lord comes up in 40.
Okay, friends, important to note, he has the diversion. They can make a quick play here to extend their lead, holding on to a 4.1k gold lead. And looking at the items, clearly Kelra is outbesting Doming right now with an almost 1k gold lead. Has the necessary items, even has the Sea Halberd to make sure there is no to negate the regen effects, the healing effects that Aurora, especially Renegade, has to offer. Here comes Kirk!
Kirk.
From the back line though, okay, just making sure. that they have enough vision. Here comes the unstoppable force onto Yue. He's going to pop his Purify.
Oh, there it is again. Under the turret all, they get split off from each other. King Kong under the turret finds a double. Meanwhile, they battle it out. But it's a huge trade in favor of FNOP. And now they'll work on the tier 2. Focusing down the mid lane, it's only Demon Kite for a little bit longer. 4 members still for FNOP, and the Lord is up.
That was a scattered clash, scattered play, but Fanatic Onic made sure that in each of those crowd control setups, there was one damage dealer present during the skirmish. Up top, there was King Kong working on the back line, and of course, Kelra just really bursting down the frontliners. Aurora has to offer. Look at what King Kong did here with the double, making sure to catch Doming also, handing him his first kill, and now working on again the purple buff of Demon Kite. Although he was able to secure it with the Retribution, now Aurora has to deal with the gold lead of the Sonics, has to deal with his Lord marching in mid. They do have one outer turret down the bottom lane. But again, Super Friends has the capability to get the diversion play. They can really make the most out of this first Lord.
See how they deal with it. Again, should be a quick Lord to deal with. Holding on to the base turrets is all they want to do. So Lord already down. Aurora does that. They have enough mobility to move around the base as well, but the Holy Shields are all going to be popped here. So FNOP, even with a lead like this, will they go ahead and force a fight from Aurora? Kirk has the flicker available. Brusco as well, Conceal going to be used, fighting under the turret in the mid lane. Once again, they're trying to clear the waves out. They hold on to the mid turret now. Kirk has to get out. Still no turret, no pressure just yet. Aurora holds on.
Just look at the damage coming in from Kelra. Doming, 1/4 of his health left there. And that was just a sniper coming in from Kelra as he works on the bottom lane turret. Important to note, Super Friends has the Circling Eagle. There's a diversion.
Oh, they send the diversion.
Oh!
Multiple members. Brusco jumps in with the unstoppable force, flickers out defensively. And now Renegade taking a ton of damage. And there's the cleanup from King Kong. We'll be able to pick up Renegade, but still Aurora holding on to their base turrets for now.
That's, again, a crucial play from Fanatic Onic. Brusco just making sure to out-sustain the damage. Coming in from 5 members of Aurora and a cleanup crew here from King Kong, from the Finch Boys, making sure to bring down the Hitman, to bring down Renegade as Keller still works on bringing this bottom lane inhibitor turret down.
Slow and steady, Kelra. Finally gets in. They force the fight under it all out. It's still King Kong! Picks up a kill on Yue. The finesse from King Kong right now as all the base turrets go down. Not sure if they can actually end the game, though. Still on the defense they go. Demon Kite on top. Super Friends still fine, and they back off. So FNOP just accomplished that whole thing with just decisiveness, really.
If you want to talk about close range, mid-range, long range, Fnatic has it all. Close range, there's King Kong just entering in with the Tempest of Blades, the Defiant Sword. Mid-range, of course, the Super Friends with the bursting capabilities, and long range is Kelra. I didn't even saw Kelra use a different gun at this point. It's just literally the Nibiru. The Renner, I mean.
The Renner, yeah. He's just...
all throughout.
And you know what? When you have a jungler like King Kong right now in this game who's just absolutely out of his mind, that's what you do. You just let King Kong do his thing, you know? And he's far from just snowball effect at this point. So if you're Aurora... they're going to use the diversion. They crash down. King Kong joining from the backside, and they are able to find Kirk. King Kong might be a little bit too late to the fight, but Edward finally goes down as well. 1 for 1 so far. King Kong might give their call. They go and crash down, try to cut off Aurora on the defense. They're going to find one Tempest of Blaze to get out and Renegade. He gets the double. Now
King
looking
Kong
for Demon Kite. He wants the kill, and he'll get the triple as King Kong once again 11-0-2. On this Ling, and as it's a wipeout, FNOP will get another notch on the streak for Season 14 as they take the series.
And this run from the Sonics officially tied the best run that Blacklist had in Season 8 and Echo had in Season 12.